In this video, we will learn how to share post on social media from Airtable without any duplication. So I have added few content and images in Airtable record, and I'm going to create an automation where this content and image will be automatically fetched up from Airtable and will be published as post on Facebook automatically, and the same post will be also published on Instagram as well. And this automation will run every day, that too without any duplication and that too without any manual efforts. If you want to set this social media posting directly from Airtable for your business, just follow this video till end. So I have added these records, basically the post titles and the post images in my Airtable, and I'm going to connect this Airtable base with Instagram and Facebook with the help of Pabbly Connect, which is an integration and automation software. You can also reach to this website by typing pabbly.com/connect. Now first create your free account from this button. I am already an existing user, that is why I am clicking on sign in, and then I will click on access now. And let me tell you that you will also get free task to test this automation in the free account, that too for every month. Now you will reach to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, from where exactly we are going to start creating our automation, our workflow. So enter workflow name here, just provide any random name to your workflow. I am providing social media automation from Airtable to Facebook and Instagram. Okay, let me click on this button create, and you will find two boxes in front of you: trigger and action. Trigger means when this happens, action means do this. Understand with an example. Whenever a sale happen in a payment gateway application, send an email via Gmail application automatically. According to our use case, whenever a new media is added in Airtable, the same media should be automatically posted on Facebook application and then on Instagram application. So basically we always need to select the applications in which we are setting up an automation, and here I am going to set the automation in between Airtable, Instagram and Facebook. But I want this automation to run for every day, so instead of selecting Airtable as my first application, I am going to choose schedule by Pabbly, which is a feature of Pabbly Connect, and using which you can schedule, you can run any workflow at a specific interval of time. How often you want to run your workflow? I want to run it on every day, all right, and the time, well, I want to run it on 10 a.m. all right. Now I will click on this button save, and you will see it will return the time which I have just selected. Now since I want this automation to be run every day, that too without any duplication, so I want to create a scenario something like that the automation should execute in a sequential way. Basically, first it should post this particular content, secondly it should post this particular content, so that the data will not be repeated, and this is how it will run in sequence. And in this way, every time a unique content will be posted, and once the last value of this base will arrive, it will reset to 1 once again, and then after the 9 days or maybe a 10 days, or let's say you are going to add around 30 content here, it will reset to, basically it will reset from 30 to 1 once again, and this is how this is going to repeat. So the advantage of this automation is that you just have to prepare a content in bulk at once and create this automation, and then you can actually run this automation, and this is how you can automate your social media posting. Alright, so coming back to Pabbly Connect, and to create this sequence scenario, I am going to search for the number formatter here, and number formatter feature provides an interesting feature of counter in the action steps. So I am going to select the same, and the counter will help me to increase the values every time by 1. Okay, here I am going to keep the initial value as 1, and I want to increment this particular value, that is why it will be the same. Change value by, well, I want to keep on changing this value with a difference of 1 only, and further I do not want to reset it. Reset counter after reaching certain final final value. So let's assume that you have 30 content in your Airtable database. So you can write 30, and after this 30 the value will reset to 1 once again, and this is how this is going to work. This is how the counter will work. This is how this increment process will work. Well, in my case I have just 9 data, so I'm going to write 9 here, and we'll click on save and send test request, and we'll show you the response. Alright, so I have this success, and the initial value is actually 1, which is changed by 1, and the final value I have is 2. And based on this particular value only, I am going to post my content. Okay, let me show you how. Click on this plus icon. Now finally I have created this increment scenario. Now I want the records of Airtable in Pabbly Connect so that I can send it to different applications, basically to Instagram, to Facebook. Alright, so I have selected Airtable. Now in action event, I am going to search for a specific record. Click on connect. Click on add new connection, and it is asking for the token in order to connect your Airtable account. So click on this link directly, and it will take you directly to the place from where you can actually receive the token. Alright, so here is the token. Let me copy and paste it in Pabbly Connect. Click on save, and this is how you can immediately connect your Airtable account with the Pabbly Connect. Now it is asking for the base, and you can even see that whatever the bases are available in my Airtable account have started visible here. I am going to select this social media planning base. Alright, so coming back here and search for the same social media planning, and in the table name, well, I have just a single table social media post. Going to select the same, and well, it is asking for the field name. Well, with which particular field name you would like to search for the record. So here in my case in Airtable, I want to search for the ID field only. So that is why I will select the same. Here is the ID. Now search value. So instead of providing the value of search directly from this particular field, here in this automation, I am going to map the value which I have just received from my counter step. Well, why I am doing this, I'll show you, I'll tell you. Okay, but for now, this is my number formatter step, and this is the final value. Going to click on this button save and send test request, and you will see that the content of this particular value will be fetched up here. You can see on number 2 ID I have this content, extraordinary things are, and this is the image. Let me open and check what is that image. So I have this particular image, extraordinary things are always hiding, and this is the image. Coming back to Pabbly Connect, and let's verify whether we have exactly got the same content or not. And yes, you can see the post title is the same, extraordinary things are always hiding. And here in the image URL, I have received this URL as well. Let me again cross check this particular URL also, and yes, it is the same image. Let me close both of them, and this is how my automation is going to work. Every time the counter will increase the value, and that counter value I have mapped here in the Airtable record. So it will fetch the value with the reference of counter value, and this is how the automation will execute in sequence without any repetition, and that too automatically. Moving further, finally I have the data. Basically I have the post content and I have the post image as well. Finally I would like to post it on my Facebook and Instagram. So how about I post it on Instagram first? Alright, so here I am going to select for Instagram for business. Whenever you would like to post with the help of automation, make sure you select for the Instagram business. And here I am going to select publish photo as action event. Click on connect, click on add new connection, connect with Instagram for business. And since I am already logged into my Instagram account in some different tab, that is why the authorization is successful immediately. Instagram Instagram account to use? Well, select the account, basically your Instagram account, and finally it is asking for the photo URL and the caption. So from where I'll get this URL and caption? Remember, we have just received the content from our Airtable space, and this is the URL, and here in caption field I am going to map this particular content which I have received from my Airtable, and whatever the values I am mapping here will be keep on changing as soon as the new data will arrive here. And this is how this automation is going to take place. Let me click on this button, save and send test request. And you can see the response is received. That means the content has been posted on our social media account, basically on Instagram account. Let me even show you. And you can see the same image has been posted on Instagram as well. Let me even open this particular image and check for its caption. All right. Well, it is the same caption. Extraordinary things are always hiding in places people will never think to look. Okay, this is the same caption which we have provided via Pabbly Connect. So this is how you can connect your Instagram account with Pabbly Connect and automate the posting directly from the Airtable. Now after the Instagram, I'm going to post the same content on my Facebook as well. So how about I post it on my Facebook pages? So I have selected the same, and in action event, of course, I want to create a page post. So I have selected the same, click on connect, click on add new connection, connect with the Facebook pages, and it will ask you the access of your Facebook. Again, I was already logged in, so it has connected already. Now it is asking for the page. Basically, select your Facebook page for which the post will be submitted. So let me open my Facebook account, and here are the pages, and let me select for a specific page. So how about I select the page as Lakshya coaching classes. Okay, and I'm going to post the content here only. All right, so this is my page. Let me minimize it so that you can see it clearly. Okay, I'm going to search for the same. Here's the page, Lakshya coaching classes, and the page access token will be selected automatically. And finally, you just need to provide the content, basically the image and the link URL. From where we will provide it? From the Airtable step. Remember, we have just received the content. This is the content, basically the image, and the image URL will also be available here. This is the image URL, and I'm going to click on this button, save and send test request, and we'll wait for the response. Basically, wait for the content to be posted on social media. Well, the response is received. Going back here, and yes, you can see, well, no, I'll have to refresh it first and wait for this content to be posted here, that too automatically from my Airtable. And you can see this extraordinary things are always hiding in places and people will never think to look. And this is the same image which we have posted from our Airtable account. So this is how, with the help of Pabbly Connect, you can entirely automate your social media posting directly from the Airtable account. And here in this automation, I have just posted my content on 2 social media platform, that is on Facebook and Instagram. In case you want to post more content on different platforms, you can actually connect multiple platforms from this particular button and enhance this automation more. In case you would like to clone this whole setup, whole workflow into your account, I'm going to attach a link here in my description box from where you can clone the same workflow into your account. And let me tell you, once you have created this automation inside Pabbly Connect, simply close Pabbly Connect, because everything will work in the backend. Pabbly Connect will take care of all the tasks in backend. You do not have to do anything manually. Simply add the data once here in Airtable and connect it with the Pabbly Connect. Basically create the automation and that's it. Pabbly Connect will take care of all the tasks. In this video, we will learn how to automatically share posts on social media from Airtable without any duplication. So I have added few content and images in my Airtable records. and I'm going to create an automation where this content and image will be automatically fetched from Airtable and will be published as post on Facebook automatically, and the same post will even published on Instagram as well. And this automation will run every day, that too without any duplication and without any manual efforts. And if you also want to automate your social media posting, that too directly from the Airtable, just come to my screen and follow the instructions till end.